So I've seen a lot of movies in my day, but not once have I hated a movie more than The Green Inferno. Except movie 43, obviously. Green Inferno was directed by Eli Roth, also known as the Bear Jew from Inglourious Bastards, or the director of the kids movie, The House with a Clock in Its Walls. It's safe to say his career is kind of all over the place. This film was my intro into Roth's style and his gory ways, but I've heard many opinions on him so far. Most of them have been negative, but I decided I'd give him a chance. So I turned on The Green Inferno at a friend's house. I would have rather watched paint dry. I was bored to absolute tears when I was watching this. And listen, here's the thing. Obviously, so far, I have not insulted a movie like once. You know, every movie I've ever talked about has been really good, or something that I really liked or was interested in. I hate this movie, but I understand people put a lot of effort and time into every single frame, and I'm sure hearing a dumbass kid on the internet isn't the best feeling ever, but still, this movie is horrible. Every decision made was wrong. It was so predictable and simple, it had no point of existing. The main message of the film was don't be a douchebag. I would go through the entire movie and lay out specifics and explain why I hate it so much, but watching this again would make me want to kill myself. So I'm just going to go over some overall points that I remember, even though I watched it, I don't know, like a month ago, I think. It's still been on my mind because I hated it so goddamn much. First of all, it's clear this movie is a complete, unashamed ripoff of Cannibal Holocaust. But one thing Cannibal Holocaust had going for it, the main thing that why Cannibal Holocaust was so special in a way, was its meta elements of showing that the the civilized people sometimes aren't the ones in the right, you know? And it did that in a creative way by telling the story of someone who wanted to direct a movie about the tribe, but who really didn't care about the wellness of the animals or the people, which is ironic because during filming of that movie, they actually killed a bunch of animals. So that movie's super interesting. I might have to do a review on that one eventually, but this one said, all right, I liked all of Cannibal Holocaust, now let's make a way worse one. It even tries to have a dumb, hand-fisted message of conservation somewhere in there. So it follows a bunch of dumbass college kids who go to Peru, I think, to protest a genocide of a native tribe there. So to protest it, first they lock themselves to trees, and there's a stupid scene where she couldn't get her thing locked, and then she got it locked, and that was the entire scene, and it was so stupid. Like, what a waste of time. It lasted for like 10 minutes, it felt like. But anyways, blah, 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 they get locked up to trees. It's so stupid, too, because they, like, lock themselves to trees. And then they also display the workers, though. Like, if she wasn't locked, like, she'd be in any less danger than she already is in. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, how is the lock any security? I don't get it. Like, were they just gonna kill her if she didn't lock herself? It made no sense. So their mission is a success, I guess. They stop the savage killers, and then they get on a rinky-dinky plane back home, and SpaghettiOs, it crashes. The pilots get shredded by trees. A bunch of them die in gross ways. You see their bodies all over the place. Obviously not the main girl or any of the characters that, had a line before, but, everyone else that you didn't know at all. Just fucking dead as hell. So they get captured by the people, obviously, the tribe that they were trying to save. Guess how they get captured, though? Poison darts that knock them out instantly. Like, what? That's not how that... If they're going for, like, a realistic view, and then poison darts that instantly knock you out. Okay, so this tribe that doesn't even speak knows how to make poison darts. It's so cliche and stupid. I can't even get over how dumb that is. Like, are you kidding? You poisoned... Okay. So then, this lady with beads in her nose, comes out, kills the fat guy, the obvious fat character that was nice to the main character at one point. You know he was gonna die right the fuck away. It's pretty gross. They eat his eye. I mean, It's not shocking, really, at this point. I don't know. There's no reason to watch this movie. The one selling point of this movie was like the gore factor. And it's like not even that bad. There's not that gory. Like I mean Terrifier got me more fucked up than this one, and Terrifier is like bad. But the fat guy was the only like likable character at all. He was nice. Everyone else was a fucking douchebag, including the main two girls. Which is kind of fucked up. He was the one nice character you get to know, and he dies right away in one of the grossest. His eyes are all eaten. It's like disgusting. It's like the movie itself likes watching him suffer. And it's like, why? Like, that's, come on, really? Like, usually, even in like these B movie, stupid horror movies, right? There's the villain is like more likable than the characters, and like the really bad ones, like Sharknado. I guess we can go to Sharknado. You're cheering for the sharks, kind of, you know, in some, and like, Jason Takes Manhattan. You're not cheering for the characters, you're waiting for Jason to fucking kill everyone, in Jason X and all those dumb movies. But this one, they get the nice guy, the guy that actually, tried to help and be nice to people and clearly was outgoing and cool. He gets murdered right away in the grossest way. It's like, seriously? Okay. So it makes the tribe seem like assholes right away, and it seems like all the other assholes that you already know seem like even more of assholes. So now it's just a movie of assholes. It's horrible. Anyways, the leader turns out to be evil, doing all this public stunt for a few Instagram likes. But a bunch of crazy stuff happens. Who cares? Everyone dies, basically. Clits get cut off. Yeah. That's a weird angle in this one. It was foreshadowed. And I feel bad for the main chick, because I think she gets fully nude in this, if I remember correctly. And it was like, you shouldn't have done that. Not for this one, but oh well. But the clit thing, let's not just ignore that. That's a thing in this movie. So it's foreshadowed in probably the worst way. I think it's like the first scene of the movie. The two main girls are in a class and they're talking about tribes in Peru who like cutting clits off of women. And then they get trapped with a tribe in Peru. You'll never guess what's gonna happen. So that's disgusting. But so that was really stupid when that scene happened, and it wasn't like hard to watch. It was just kind of like, okay, like really, can this end, please? This isn't enjoyable on any front. But more gross shit happens. It keeps going, goes on for about 30 years. It feels like girl kills herself with a bowl. That was pretty shocking. That was all right. Everyone dies except the main girl, because of course she befriends a stupid ass kid. Because why not? There's one good kid in this tribe of all cannibals. She gets rescued by the same savage killers that almost killed her because she couldn't lock herself right. She goes out there and they just like send her home, I guess. She's not in that much trouble. She gets back to the US and she tells her story to the dean or her counselor or her dad for some reason. Some dude. But here's the twist. She lies about her story. She lies about everything to protect the tribe. The tribe that deformed her genitals, killed all of her friends, and ate them in front of her. That tribe, the tribe that you just witnessed do all of these horrible things that made you want to throw up. Yeah, let's protect them, huh? Just because the little boy gave you a necklace or what the fuck ever. I don't know, but if I was her, I would probably not want to protect them. I would say, no. I'd probably tell them exactly what happened, because it would be horrifying and it'd be hard to lie about it. Very traumatic, I'd imagine. And if I'm not mistaken, it ends in the dumbest way possible with like a cliffhanger ending thing, like shocking ending. I might be that might be wrong. I don't even remember exactly how it ended. I remember some stupid shit at the end, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. But anyways, fuck this movie. Fuck Eli Roth. He's a hack. I don't like him at all. Like, this is the shit you put out, dog? Come on now. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's like oversaturated for half of it. Like, the opening is so bright, it's insane. It's so stupid. Don't watch it. It's boring and stupid and not scary and gross. It's dumb, poorly thought out and badly written. Very not good acting in it either. Fuck it, it's horrible. Don't watch it. That's all.